Hi, I'm Vicki O'Neill, and today I'm going to review 3 action items that you need to do after attending a networking event. But first, the 4 items that you need to do while you're at an event to maximize your time, I reviewed in a previous video, but I want to review those real quick because there's a transition into the action items that you need to do after the event. So those 4 things that you need to do while you're at an event in order to maximize your time are: 1, make a plan. Whether it's a half-day event or it's a multi-day, multi-session event, make a plan. If you're going solo or with a colleague, divide and conquer. Figure out how you can maximize your time while you're there, but have a plan ahead of time. The second thing is to network. You'll have a list of people that you want to connect with while you're there as part of your goals that you establish before you go. So that's part of the preparation. But while you're at the event, you will want to make sure and network and have a list of those people that you want to connect with, and you have to connect with them before you leave. Okay, so that's the second thing. The third thing is making a list of notes and tweeting out information while you're attending a sessions. Also taking photos to include in those tweets, but then also sending to the speakers after the event's over. It's just a value add. It's another way to be memorable, and it's another way to connect with those speakers in the sessions that you attended. The fourth thing was creating a list of all of your action items, but then prioritizing the top 3 or 4 items that you are 100% confident you can act on when you go back to the office. It's that 4th item, and reason why I wanted to mention those, because that transitions into the after event action items and transitions into this video. Again, this video, the intent is 3 action items that you must do after attending an event. Okay, so the first thing is, if you're going back to a company and you have a boss that you report to, the first thing that you need to do, review everything that you did while you were at the event. You'll want to review, hey, here's the plan that we discussed, and here are the things I did. Here's the people I connected with. Here's why. Here's the list of notes. So you want to collect all those tweets and all of the notes that you actually wrote down or put in your digital notepad, and review those with your boss, but then say, hey, I know it's not realistic to do all of these, so I made a list of 3 to 4 items that I'm confident that I can act on. Now, you'll want to have some of those other ones, maybe the top 10 items that you had listed, so that if your boss says, okay, that's great that you're going to do those 3 or 4 things, but so-and-so over here, or possibly me as the boss or whoever, can actually do some of those other action items. So your boss is going to want to know what you got from attending. They're looking at it from, you were away from work, we sent you to an event. We want to know what you learned and how you're going to bring that information back to your job. So you will want to review all of those notes and action items with your boss. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing being is that look at those 3 to 4 items that you said you are 100% confident in that you can act on. Now, look at your calendar and actually create the deadlines and put those on your calendar as your deadlines. If you need to back into different dates in order to make that happen, let's say you set a goal that's not going to happen for 6 months. You're not going to wait until 6 months from now to start it, right? You're probably going to want to know when you need to start that, or if you need to get other people involved. So develop a plan, develop the action items that you need to actually make happen, what those deliverable dates are, and if you need to include other people in that process or in that plan, do that as well. If you need to have a meeting to get the whole thing started, great, make that happen. You're showing leadership skills, and you're also showing how you're going to make an impact based on the time you were at an event, okay? The third thing being is that if you can't feel 100% confident that you're going to get these things done, look at having an accountability partner. These are amazing. You know, this could be somebody inside your company. It could be your boss. It could be somebody in a different department. It could be a colleague. It could be a friend. Whoever is going to help you stay on track with making sure that you complete these tasks is key. Okay, so if you know for a fact that, hey, I have great intentions, I know I can get this done, But then you have a tendency to get kind of distracted and other things get in the way and you lose sight of the deadline and things that actually have to happen. Having an accountability partner is key. That person needs to be someone who's going to work well with your personality, understands how you work and operate, but is going to be motivating, inspiring, and also help you stay on track, okay? If you do not have someone like this, but you do want someone like this, I am a great mentor, coach, accountability partner. I love helping other people reach their goals. So if you are interested in having me or someone that I network with be your accountability partner or help you achieve those goals, I would love to have a conversation with you. And even if I'm not that person, I know other people who are coaches, business coaches, mindset coaches, personal coaches, whatever it is. I know a lot of different coaches, and I can put you in contact with somebody I think might be a good fit for you. So if you are interested in that, you can go to my website, VickiO'Neill.com, and just look for the accountability page. I will include the link with this video, so you will have direct access to that, and you won't have to kind of fiddle around and try and figure out where it is, because depending on when you're viewing this video, it may or may not be visible. It'll always be there, but it may not be visible on the website. So I will include the link where it is in the notes for this particular video. So those are the 3 things that you need to do after the event. What was the first one? Review the notes with your boss and all the action items and what you're actually going to make happen, right? The second thing is go to your calendar and write down or type in all the different action items that you're going to make happen and create a plan for how you're going to accomplish those. Again, 6 months out, figure out what needs to happen in the interim, bring other people into your process, but make sure that you follow through with that, because that's an item that you said you're 100% confident that you can actually make it happen, okay? Third thing, find an accountability partner. Super easy, super helpful, and you will be completely happy that you had someone who was actually on your side, on your team, actually helping you make this a reality, okay? So if it's something huge or even if it's something small, the point is to actually follow through with it, because you went to this event, they spent money to have you go there, and now they want to see the benefit of you attending and bringing this information back to the masses, okay? So I hope these video series have been helpful. If there's anything that you need or you have questions for me, feel free to reach out to me. My information is associated with the video. And again, you can contact me as well through my website, VickiO'Neill.com. I have live chat on there, and you can also access my email and connect with me there, as well as on all my other social channels. Okay? Great. Thanks for your time.